Hello, everyone. Hello, men. I talk about this a lot, but I really want you to feel what this is. I really want you to be able to hear this and resonate with it. And the answer is, where do you feel you go when you retreat? And by retreat, I mean inside your body, you retract, you go inward, you become an introvert. What is that? The second question is, where do you go? Now, before I start any of that, this is your first time? Hey, subscribe to my newsletter, thevaliantlifestyle.com, and scroll down just a little bit to where you can put in your email and click. That will send you all of my content. All right, so first part, when you retreat, you go inward. When you go inward, what do? You go in there to find yourself. You go in to find a piece of you that is there so that you can connect with other pieces. Well, what does that look like? You start to think and ruminate. You start to wonder who you are up against the world. You start to measure what your emotions feel like. Now, for me, it's what am I feeling right now? And if I'm feeling off, how does that compare to when I'm feeling really good about myself? And what is it that is in my environment that I can use to change how I feel? When I'm working in my space, if there's something in my environment that I feel that can help put me on a path to feeling better, I use music. Music in the form of frequency solfeggio tunes helps me. And not only that, it is music that is coded, that is done in a way where it is 528 hertz frequency, the frequency of love. That helps. The second thing that I do might be to get out of the space that I'm in and go for a walk. There's studies out there that state that fitness, any type of fitness, is 1 point times better than medications and prescriptions. So just going out and get your own dopamine boost and serotonin, your own dose, really, your own dose, oxytocin and the endorphins, your response, your mental health, it's all reflected by your gut. So what you're feeding it, what you fed it is another thing. So for me, have I eaten? Do I need to eat something? Another thing that might enhance my ability to feel better will be, am I hydrated? Do I need to take on water? You might say, you go over this water thing all the time. Yeah, because it's so important. It's important that you know this. It's important for your mental health that you know to eat, that you know if you need a pick-me-up, to walk outside, to get out in the sunlight, to listen to the crows. Do this for you, man. Do this for you. No one's going to do it for you. Honestly, have a little thing. Have a little ritual. If this is your ritual, do it. So, what else? What else do you do? Well, after I've done those things, and I still don't get what I want, I have a place. I have a place here in the city where I go and I meet myself there. I put everything aside and I just connect with nature as a good grounding mechanism. And I connect with the birds, I connect with the river, and I can hear myself breathe. And that gets me out of my head. Now, for you, you might not be so lucky because you might be in a constricted environment where it has 58 floors and they're pumping air through the HVAC and through ventilation, and your only way to sunlight is through the window, of which cuts the UVA and UVA-B right out, as well as the heat. Now, I'm going to ask you one question. Do you think that's good for you? You'd be surprised what I say to that. No, it's not. All that stuff that comes from the sun, you need it. So you need to get your butt outside. Go down the elevator, get outside, If it means you going outside for lunch, you got to do that too. So you have your things, your little tricks, your little idiosyncrasies that help put you on a better path to get you to the mood that you want. You have the power to change this, my friend. It's you that does this. You got to take responsibility to do it. Your feelings and the way you're emoting right now, your emotions are all your responsibility. So if you are feeling off, it's your responsibility to feel better. That's your responsibility to yourself. If what you're doing is not effective enough, go find your place. Go find your little spot where other people don't talk to you, where you talk to yourself and everything else around you. And on that note, I'm going to leave it right where it is. Where is your spot? And what do you do to help yourself when you're feeling off? All right, I'm looking forward to your comments on this one. Let's do this.